muted, everybody, and on Brew Ha Ha.
Brew Ha Ha.
Brew Ha Ha. Currently, Basch is not with us. He might be joining in later, but he is enjoying a late family Christmas. So let's go around, starting over here on my right. Who do we got?
I have Jed, better known as Goosehead Jed, and I'll be playing the part as the bald guy today.
Yes. I'm playing the part of the not bald guy.
What's your name?
Brave, Chris, Topher, one of those.
Well, every one of us is going to get doxxed before the end of this because of just how we act.
Yeah, my name is Chris Brown. Come find me.
Come put your hands on me.
Try and look me up. I dare
Stop
you.
trying to flirt with John Hamm on the internet.
Okay.
I'm Evan. I'm the brother-in-law.
Yep.
I'm
This is my brother-in-law from Indiana. He is, we decided to do this with him because it would be fun because I remember when he was a kid and now he's old enough to drink and that makes me feel old. I'm Hewitt or Miro. I'm also going to be the one getting up and doing crap over here with the computer like I am always. Also, I'm on vacation, so...
Yeah, you got the Hawaiian shirt.
Vacation.
Yep.
I still
Yep.
can't
we got
remember that dude's
your
name.
brother-in-law looks cool. Thanks, Spence.
Thank you.
It actually pops up on the bottom, too. I got that set up. Nice. Anyway,
Yes,
this
we
is
did.
Brew Ha Ha, which is where we find an excuse to talk about beer, sample beer, drink a few other things, like an American Ron Weasley. Ron Weasley? Ron Weasley.
Look,
Oh, no,
Well,
he's-
at least you didn't get Ed Sheeran this time.
I was about to say,
Just say-
I was expecting him to say Ed Sheeran.
Just quote
No,
one
no.
Ed Sheeran song real quick.
Nope, not a chance. You have to give me way more dirt for that.
I'm in love with the shape of you. Now I gotta go to the bathroom and poop.
Oh no, we're giving Spence idea.
Anyway, Brew Ha Ha is our excuse to sample beers, make mead. It's anything to do with alcohol because Grave over here and I for years have distilled and brewed.
Well, we never distilled, we brewed.
Musked for wine.
We made wine. We did winemaking
Wine
and brewing
stuff.
and mulled wine.
And I like to drink.
Since it is it's Christmas time, sort of. It's this time of year. It's not just today. We decided to test some spirits and do cocktails. So, what we're going to do is we're going to sample cocktails and shoot the shit for the next hour or so. Also, I'm going to kick this one off because mine can't be pre-mixed and poured without causing a lot of foam. So
should we?
If you'll pass your glasses down to me. So what I'm making is something called a stone fence, which is cider, and you can either use rum or bourbon, but it's me, so it's going to be
Bourbon.
And so the rules for this one, this time around, we were doing a mixed drink that had to be at least 100 years old. Right?
Yeah.
And initially, when Hugh was thinking about this, we were talking about this, he said mixed drink 100 years old, and we were talking about things that were made in like the 1800s. And then we realized, oh wait, no, we're dumb. 100 years ago was 1920.
We're in our 30s.
We're dumb and old.
Except him.
And so 100 years ago was the 1920s, and so like there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff.
So what I'm using to start this off with, guys, is Buffalo Trace Kentucky Straight Bourbon.
It's a good one.
I'm a big fan of this. I was going to go with rye. However, we got one person at the table that is not a big rye fan. Oh no, these are not twist tops.
Wait.
Yes! Ow. So what it is you're supposed to put an ounce of bourbon or whiskey into a glass. I did not do that because we're doing multiple drinks tonight, and I don't want to kill anybody.
Yeah.
So
and we're drinking. We're probably going to be drinking beer in between too.
So I am poured a little bit of bourbon in there, and then I'm topping it up to a certain point with cider. I also brought extra ciders in because
Cider good.
this cider's good. I mean, it's Angry Orchard. The only thing that is, and apparently there's 3 apples in every bottle, so we're healthy. We're going to keep the doctor away for 3 days.
Okay.
Any case, so before everybody drinks this, what it is a Stone Fence is a very old mixed beverage dating back to the 1700s, if not maybe a little bit earlier. in the United States. I learned about this drink from How to Drink on YouTube. So anybody wants to go watch Greg on How to Drink, he's great, except for when he's a turd on camera, but that's his character, and it's actually hilarious because it pisses people off in the comments.
Okay.
So he trolls. In any case, the guy who caught Benedict Arnold, I can't remember his name, and the guy who the general that also defeated Bergignon up in Saratoga, had drank multiple of these before they went to battle, which makes me laugh. But it's literally hard cider, and bourbon. And if there's ever a mixed drink you see in America that says cider, you're not supposed to go get apple juice. You're supposed to mix it with this because apparently before Prohibition, if we said apple juice for anything that didn't have alcohol in it, if it had alcohol in it, it was a cider.
Yeah.
So anyway, so let's see what this is, and if someone wants to come up with a toast, Evan, you're the new guy.
Cheers, I guess.
Cheers, I guess. Okay, I like that.
That's pretty good.
I thought the whiskey was going to come through more.
But you get it on the tail end.
I'm getting the whiskey, but like you smell nothing but apple cider.
But I mean, the thing is that Buffalo Trace is really, really smooth to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Buffalo Trace is really smooth to begin with, but
I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying that a lot
because you can feel it. The mouth feel is you can tell when the bourbon's in there.
This is great if you like apple cider, but it's just if you like these ciders and stuff, these hard ciders, and they're a little bit too sweet for you. This cuts that sweetness out completely.
You know
what? I just get it's a good little apple drink. I like it.
Frosted glass with this, like a good
Yeah.
frosted glass.
Yeah, if it was like real cold.
Alternatively, add a little honey to this and heat it up with mulling spice.
That could work.
That could work.
That's just punch, I think, at that point.
Yeah.
Mulled punch. I mean, mulling spice is kind of one of those things you like that you just add in anything during the holidays because it just tastes like, holiday.
It tastes like Christmas.
It does make.
I mean, it's literally just like, oh, here's your winter Christmas spice.
It does make me a little sad that you can't pre-package it or pre-make it or something like that because this is just something you have to mix yourself at a party. On the upside, if you're at a party where there's drinks, these two things are usually there.
You can make a big punch. I think you can make a big punch bowl. This the reason I didn't pre-mix this because I have to put it in a pitcher.
Yeah.
And when I poured it out, it would have been poured out, so it would have been super fizzy.
But just about every drink, every party or get together I went to during college or even now, there'll be ciders like this, and there'll be at least one bottle of some kind of whiskey or something. Like you could, if you wanted to look a little fancy, you can make this, and everybody hey, what are you drinking? Like something special. You should try it. I'm cool. That's how I talk.
Yeah. This is perfect for me. I can't really drink regular beer, so this is.
Oh.
It's a ladybug. Don't kill that.
I'm not going to kill
That's
it.
a ladybug.
Ladybugs kill aphids.
You know what? You can stay.
Ladybug can stay.
Yeah. So.
Alright. Evan's back. Evan, what is your 100-year-old mixed drink?
Well, it's pretty straightforward. I looked it up right before the stream started. It happens that this great soda that is in a nondescript blue can.
Oh, flat Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Flat Coca-Cola.
Sweet Coke.
Sweet Coke. Yeah, there you go. It is.
I knew a dude whose nickname was that in college.
Okay, this one's mine.
It is roughly 129 years old, so thankfully that makes it.
I just got mine right here, so we don't mix up our glasses.
Good idea. This one I was just
No,
given.
that was mine.
So this one's yours.
You're round.
You're round. That's Jed's.
Yeah.
Smell it. It's so good.
Oh yeah. I bought this before. So.
Do you want to fight?
Chris talking shit.
We're one drink in and he's challenging a bug to a fight. A ladybug of all things. Okay, so what's this called?
Simple and straightforward.
Now, this is a whiskey and soda.
Whiskey and soda, I guess.
Which has been around since the late 1800s.
Yeah.
Wyatt Earp drank them. I guess at some point, maybe I don't know. It wouldn't be historically inaccurate to say he might have.
So what
Now,
you're saying
it
is this is potentially at one point was medicine.
Yeah,
Oh
Absolutely,
no!
100%.
So here's the deal. Pepsi was, and whiskey was used as anesthetic, even when everybody knew that's not medicine.
yeah. And the great thing
We
is,
still
like,
do that with
back
whiskey.
in the day, if it was like Coke and whiskey or Pepsi whiskey, there's other ingredients in it that weren't there now. They're just not there. There's no cocaine in Coca-Cola anymore, and so that's fun.
So you did. We'll go to Topher for the next toast.
To Pepsin and Pepto-Bismol. Makes your tongue black.
Yeah.
Not bad.
It's like a Jack and Coke.
I mean, that's all it is. This is. I enjoyed many of these because originally I had a bottle of rye at the start of the holiday break, and then I had a holiday break.
I think this is more drinkable than that one to me, only because I'm so used to something like this.
Yeah.
This,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. This is a Tuesday night. 2023. We're gonna go see Honor Among Thieves.
Yep. And we're gonna do a whole full review.
Don't. Yeah. She's aggro. She's fucking aggro.
She was chilling with me. She doesn't like y'all.
I'm over here, Ladybug. What did I do? You dealt no looking at me. I dealt no damage. Oh shit, she's looking at Evan. Evan,
I
run.
dealt no damage. He said I dealt no damage.
Like I'm saying, so, look, I'm the one that has probably the highest AC in the group.
Anyway, finish your drink.
Wow. Yeah.
So. Scamlin's hand.
Yeah.
Because they are not going to use a term that they then have to pay. This Ladybug is just going to frickin' town on all of us.
There-
Did it
lights
have a
everywhere.
little bit of the booze?
I don't know.
It must have.
Anyway,
We're going to flip the Ladybug
So
again.
before we jump to the next drink, I do want to say that drink, the soda and or Coke, Pepsi, Dodge Pepper, whatever dark cola beverage is your favorite, and whiskey combination for me has always been a good sipping drink. It's good to like just kind of hang out with. Like you're chilling with it.
Throw a big ass ice cube in it.
Yeah, throw a big ass ice cube in it, and just you're sipping that for the night. You're chilling. It does a great job of getting you to the spot you want to be at. It doesn't. It's not going to get you super wasted. I've always been a fan of that combination. I didn't know it was super old because I don't remember. I don't think of when I think of sodas like Cokes and Pepsis. I don't think of them as like super old because I think of the
This
current
one's yours,
version.
right?
Yeah, that's mine. I think of the current version, not the old medicine version.
let's.
So what is this thing
Sure.
you're making?
Okay, so I picked the Shandy,
Which is-
also known as the poor man's champagne. It was popular in the 1850s. I'm not reading off my phone.
Ready to go. Is she in my beard? Is she in my beard?
I don't see her.
Nah, you good?
Ah, she was!
She's like, gotcha, bitch!
Surprise!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker!
The Ladybug is 90% of the clips tonight.
Y'all are funny.
Okay, so this was a popular drink in the 1850s. And Charles Dickens even said it's a perfect alliance between beer and pop.
Hey, Jed, I'm going to hold that up again. It looks like we got a high life.
It does.
It does look like a
Like
high
a
life.
high life. Poor man's champagne kind of makes sense. Champagne of beers.
Look,
Same thing.
Also, according to this website I'm not reading, it was originally named the Shandy Gaff, which sounds like a sex position.
it involves shifting mid go.
Shandy gaff sounds like a
I'm-
kinky, painful sex.
Hold on, now to perform the Shandy Gaff.
Be careful.
Hold on to your tassels.
Why are you walking weird, Jeff? Well, sir, I did the shandy gaff last night and just didn't quite sit with me well.
It sounds like you're having trouble shifting between second and first.
Whoa,
gear.
get the lemon soda. We're about to do the Shandy Gaff.
That just sounds like it's a pee thing now.
It does look like pee, but it's a Shandy Gaff. after the shandy gaff, your pee will look like this because you'll be dehydrated.
This sounds like an R. Kelly drink.
We don't talk about R. Kelly in here, sir. We talk about the shandy gaff.
This is the remix edition.
Take your fucking drink, sir.
I'm sorry. That is, he is problematic now, but the old Chappelle Show joke from 2000 about R. Kelly still being relevant today.
Yeah. I can't think of R. Kelly without thinking of what was that comedian? The pasty white comedian who keeps dating all the hot chicks, and you're like, how do you land these hot chicks? What's his name?
The one
Pete
that
Davidson?
Yeah, Pete Davidson.
the one that looks
It's
like
because
meth
he has
as a
big
person.
Yeah, but Pete Davidson made the funniest.
Really?
That's the whole rumor.
Yeah.
Like he's packing.
Pete Davidson
Like a
made
shotgun.
okay. Pete Davidson made the best connection with R. Kelly, and it's honestly the funniest thing about it because honestly, tell me the difference between R. Kelly and the Catholic Church right now, because the only real difference I can see is one was substantially better at music, and you stop and think, it was like, oh damn. One was a whole lot better at music. One impacted the music community a whole lot more, and the other one we're just accepting.
No. See, the problem with that is I would follow up with those hymns do slap, and they did set meter and rhyme to be used for generations.
Yeah, it actually did affect song structure, but toast.
Oh yeah, so
Do you want to do it to the shandy guy?
No, I'm not gonna do this.
I don't see nothing wrong
no.
with him doing time.
Well, fine. This is gonna be your toast.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's your toast.
You're toasting to.
No, I toasted saying I don't see a problem with him going to jail.
Oh, okay.
I don't
thought
see
you said
nothing wrong
something
with
else.
him doing time. I do that to my students all the time.
Well, shit.
That's weird.
I don't know how I feel about it.
All right, this is weird. Does anybody get like a cafeteria sausage patty?
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
What the hell is wrong with
What is wrong with you?
No,
Are
what's
you
wrong with the
okay?
cafeterias I went to?
I mean, we lived in the same area.
No.
We went to the same cafeterias. It's no.
No, man. No.
No, that was bacon that was stuck in the bottom of my mustache.
No, I mean,
This is
It's not bad.
a
mean-
bad champagne.
No,
yeah,
no, no.
I mean, poor man's champagne.
Yeah, this is a poor man's champagne.
No,
Poor man's champagne
it's
is a
better
great
than
description.
brute. It is better than brute.
Agreed. Like, so, if you're a champagne person, which I'm not, I've had a lot of champagnes because my old boss used to love to pop a bottle of champagne for no apparent reason all the time. But, like,
People like that.
Was it
It-
day drunk?
it's just one of those things where, like, champagne has a certain, like, bite to the end of it, and, like, there are certain, like, flavors that come along with champagne, and these are those same flavors, they're just weaker.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
the flavors
it's a-
are less potent, but the
Is it-
alcohol's
no,
still
I would
there.
say it's not the same. It's adjacent. It's just close
Okay.
enough. It's not uncanny valley for champagne. This is backroom champagne.
Yeah.
This is backroom champagne.
Poor man's champagne.
Yeah, poor man champagne is a
I'm
great description for
wondering-
this.
I'm wondering if I got a different Pilsner, it would be a little bit different because the Southern drawl from
Great Raft and Tree.
Great Raft, thank you. I was about to say Flying Tiger. Great Raft Brewing in Shreveport is a very good Pilsner,
Yeah, it
but
really
it is slightly hoppier than your average Pilsner.
You know what would
And,
probably
you know,
a little bit of citrus in this.
yeah.
One of the big things they say to add is a lemon.
Yeah.
It needs it.
Yeah,
And so-
I could see that.
So one of the things I meant to point out earlier, but it's perfect to point out now, the ingredients really matter. Like when you talk about your Angry Orchard and Buffalo Trace, if you got the bottom barrel whiskey that hurts and a hard cider that doesn't taste good, it's not going to be the same
I
as what we
almost
drink.
bought Old
You know what?
Granddad.
Yeah, if
You
you,
know what?
got
I'm
Old
gonna
Granddad,
try
it's going to be
something.
different. Same thing if you got Dr. Pepper or Coke instead of Pepsi. It's going to be different.
I mean, hey, there is lime juice in my fridge.
Well, go get some.
I am closer, so let's give that Give that a shot.
Everybody leave a sip or two.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that was something I wanted to touch base on my drink, but it's not my drink's turn. But like, there are so many different combinations to make an old fashioned that
And the thing is, with this drink, I know I was memeing about reading the history. I just didn't remember the history. But when it comes to like changing things
I
up,
also found ham.
of course, like
And I got lemon juice, not just lime.
like when it comes to this, you know, it says optional lime and optional bitters for complexity. I don't know if I would do bitters in this.
Bitters. Let me try it.
let's lime and then bitters.
Okay.
We'll do a little bit of both.
That does change the notes.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
That makes that a little bit lovely.
yeah.
That makes it a little bit.
That's delightful.
It brightens it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
a little
Mess
bit.
mine up real
So
quick.
first, we're not sold, and then
I like with the lemon juice. Like I could have this again.
I mean,
Lemon
every
juice
time
is
we've
sold.
gotten, anytime I've bought a bottled shandy, it's always got lemon or lime in it.
Yeah, lemon. I'm good with it. Honestly, I feel like now that we have the lemon or the lime added into it, I'm more leaning to wanting like a little salt.
That too.
And but you suggested bitters, and that's what I have in my hand. And so we're gonna go with this.
I'm gonna say this: hot summer day.
I
Hot
doubt
summer
it.
This cold on a hot summer day after you've been mowing.
So I'm just gonna do a quick dash of Angostura bitters.
Almost looks like Mountain Dew at this point.
Yeah, it definitely darkens it.
Yeah. You see, it's like putting Worcestershire in there.
Wash your sister sauce.
Worcestershire. I forgot to bring trash. Shit.
Ooh.
That does
Oh.
complexity. Complexity is definitely there. Like
Okay,
that does
we just-
do it.
Okay, so let's take what this is. We're broke, or we don't got a lot of money. We can't afford champagne, so we mix bubbly water with a beer, and then we spruced it up with a little bit of citrus and then the bitters.
Yeah, like
This is drinkable now.
The bitters,
like this.
The
I was
lime,
not expecting that.
the lemon,
Very, very drinkable.
the lemon made it good. The bitters just chopped it up. It kicked it up a notch. I was not
The
expecting it.
the
I thought the
bitters
bitters were gonna mess it up.
The bitters were kind of the salt that you were talking about. Like
They
I
were.
kind of got that. Like
They were.
It balanced things out in a way that I wasn't expecting because I thought, like, for a minute there, I thought I bought the wrong beer. And I'm not disparaging
no, it's
Southern
Denver
Drawl.
beer. That
It's
is
a good
my favorite
beer.
lawnmower beer.
It is a little bit hoppier than your average Pilsner.
Well, what I'm doing an old fashioned. Now, an old fashioned has three main ingredients. Okay, those three main ingredients are a whiskey, preferably a good rye whiskey, but any whiskey is fine.
A good
Good
rye.
rye.
A good rye. A good rye whiskey.
Shut up. Preferably good rye whiskey, but any whiskey will do. Bitters, once again, preferably Angostura bitters. And then the last ingredient is sugar. All right. Now, the original versions, built in 1910, the original version of an old fashioned, just used a sugar cube. You crush up the sugar cube and you swirl it around. I don't like the sugar cube version, and the reason I don't like it is because it's gritty and it never really dissolves correctly.
Yeah, you did.
And so, like, I've always preferred the simple syrup version. I have run into, thanks to TikTok, shout out TikTok, sponsors China. I have run into.
Until you made it legal.
Yeah, I've run into this one real quick, and it's just pure maple syrup. You can find this at freaking Walmart. It's just pure maple syrup. It takes the place of your sugar.
That's
It
so
adds a
good,
little
though.
bit of complexity to it, and I just straight love it. This is all that it really needs. This is one of those things you can pre-make and then store, which is what I do. I pre-make it, put it in this little bottle, throw it in my fridge, throw it in my freezer, and then when I want some, I can just pour it, and I'm good. So this is good to go. It's 2 shots, 1 shot, couple dashes. That's the breakdown.
2 shot, 3 shot, 4.
You want to, if you want to throw in fruit like an orange peel, for aromatics or some cherries.
What if I did the
Sure, if you
No.
want to, sure.
No.
I'm not gonna yuck your yum. But here's the thing, dog. Don't you mess with my drink.
Yeah. Here's my deal. An orange peel, especially
Yeah.
a blood orange peel.
Blood orange peel, yeah.
Especially
we haven't had blood oranges
after
here in ages.
If you express the oil, is
This is
really,
what
really
mine
good. I'm not for the cherry in an old fashioned. Mostly because bars use maraschinos
Yeah.
that are nothing but freaking sugar.
Here you go, buddy.
Jed, it's gonna make me sad that
this
this is
is-
like the last. It makes me sad that this is gonna be like the one we can't remake necessarily really quickly.
Here's the thing. I can get me a shot glass. I can redo it for you.
Oh
There's complexity there.
no, that is nice.
It tingles for a reason.
No,
Spence, we are not artisans. Thank you, though. We are dumb fucks.
So yeah, this is my drink of choice. This is what I love
I
to
second
do.
that.
Yeah, look. Thank you for the compliment. I'm not a mixed drink person.
you're artesian.
This is my mixed drink. This is what I love to do. This is what I love to drink. This is my day after a hard day's work or like stressed out day. I used to just get whiskey and ice and I'm good to go. This just kicked it up a little bit, makes it a little bit sweeter.
The bitters,
Yeah.
the bitters are always a big thing.
Have we cheered yet?
No,
No,
because
I'll do
we're
the
still. Because the thing is you said it earlier. I think everybody makes an old fashioned slightly
Yeah.
different. You're using maple syrup, which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
My wife would burn this as quick as possible because she's not a huge maple.
Bless you. Bless you.
Hold tight.
No, it's Bless you, man.
Bless you.
Now my mustache is wet.
That's what she said.
Was she saying that about his mustache? Because then that's just fun. If she's saying that about her mustache,
if
I am
she's saying it
confused.
about his mustache, it was done right.
Yeah, it was done correct.
Hey,
Everyone succeeded, and we're all happy for it.
Any case, I like to have a little bit of mint with mine, and I like the orange peel, especially a blood orange peel. I have substituted a grapefruit peel, not as good.
And I've done orange peels in this exact combination.
I've also thrown a candy cane in.
That sounds festive. I don't like that for the holidays. Candy canes. I'll work on that for New Year's.
All right, so
I haven't toasted yet.
Yeah, that's
because I
right.
stole mine, and this is my favorite toast to say. I'm glad I'm doing it with my drink. To all of those who wish us well, everyone else can go to hell.
all right. Nobody shoot this. Ooh, that's nice.
That's very nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's
Here's the thing, like the smoothness and sweetness in the beginning is the maple syrup. That bite at the end, that's the rye. And the reason you want the rye is that bite. If you get a regular whiskey, because I've done it with Buffalo Trace and I love it, it's just smooth and easy, which is fine. But this is complex enough to make me not want to shoot it, and I'll just sit here all day. Like I feel like I'm drinking syrup, and then it makes me smile at the end. It's great.
Here's the deal, Jed. You left something out. Between the maple and between the rye, you get the bitters.
You really do.
And they don't slap you in the face, because bitters can in some drinks. This is very much a, hey, how you doing? Are the kids okay?
Yeah.
this is complex.
This
Like,
is,
but so, if that makes sense.
Here's the thing, like, and I got into old fashions because I like to go to restaurants. I like to go have a drink every now and then with people from work or whatnot. And my favorite drink has always been, I like whiskey. I just want whiskey in a glass, and I'm happy. But I feel stupid paying $10 for 2 fingers of whiskey when I could pay $18 to get the whole damn bottle. So I was like, you know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to muddle fruit. I don't have cherries or anything at home. I don't have bitters, and so I'll take an old-fashioned. And I fell in love, and then I found that I can have bitters. This thing's like $12, and I'm like, well, now I have enough bitters to last me the whole flipping year, unless I'm really happy, and then it doesn't.
And then it's just like 6, 7 months, you know.
Just had a...
Yeah, misjudged.
Boo!
Cheers.
I'm a selfish bitch. I will keep a mint julep.
Cheers to
All right, say
eyeballing
it, cheers.
it. Cheers to eyeballing it.
Cheers to eyeballing it.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat a puff right after.
It's not 100% right, man, but you didn't do wrong.
That's
pretty
that's
good.
nice. That's nice.
So-
Hold on. She's back.
Ladybug's back.
No, she has been our best
She
friend.
ran away. She ran away because you said that.
I agree. Kyle, they eat aphids. They're useful. Well,
Some people.
That's pretty good.
we've done this for all the other beverages. Inform us of what we're drinking.
So this is a mint julep, mostly known here in the South, particularly Louisiana. I don't have a whole lot of history behind it, but if you give me a second,
Okay, I'll go ahead and tell you. One of the things about the mint julep is it's very similar to the gin and tonic. The mint julep was meant to be an additional medical aid, I believe.
I mean, that's like half of alcoholic drinks, though, if you think about it.
I think it's just an excuse now. Like, after we've said that for every alcoholic beverage we've had, I think it was just an excuse for men to get drunk and be like, oh no, it's medicine, honey.
Didn't say it for me. But here's the deal. Back in the day when the mint julep first popped up, similar to the stone feds, people believed that illnesses were caused by miasma. And that was not just from Naraku trying to get all the Shikon jewel shards.
How many cards for each person?
That was a joke right
What,
there.
like that I rolled straight in from history to
That
Inuyasha?
was
You're
a
welcome.
joke right there.
Okay, people believe that miasma's bad air was
for
a
each
cause of
player.
disease. So, the mint beverage, here's the deal. For the internet and for anybody else here that didn't know that, mint's technically a poison.
I love
It's
poisoning
true.
myself with
But
nutmeg.
hey, you know what else is a poison? Peppers.
Nutmeg.
And liquor in general.
That tingly feeling you get from plants, like mints and peppers, that's
That's
it
it,
saying no.
Yeah, but what do humans
That's
do? Humans go, my face say burr, I want to eat
Yeah.
more.
Don't pass it down.
My face go brr.
Face go burr. So it's like, I evolved for hundreds of millennia to be non-edible. Humans,
Face go brr.
face go burr. We're worse than cats with catnip. It's like, hey humans, you know what's really poisonous? This one substance. Hey, what if I drink it in a very small amount? God.
Get into my stuff. Why don't we have everyone go down their list of like, yeah. So Jed, why don't you finish up what you like? How do you feel about all the dishes, all the drinks?
All the dishes, goodness.
Oh, I'm squeezing everything out my mustache back in the mouth.
So, obviously, I brought this drink. I think it's the best, and that's the reason I picked it. It is my regular drink. Thank you, TikTok, for putting me onto the pure maple syrup as the sugar instead of like crushed sugar or a simple sugar. Honestly, my number two, it's close. It's real close because that mint julep was good.
It was.
It was damn good, which is why I'm putting it two. But like, it's a real close to the shanty. Like the shanty's a close third. After that, I'm going with Hewitt, and then the whiskey Pepsi. Only because the whiskey Pepsi is. It's something I've had so many times.
Basic.
It felt so basic. It felt like the normal, like, okay, you've
It
mixed
is the
two
basic
things.
white bitch of
Yeah.
drinks.
It's the
I am
basic
so
white
sorry,
bitch of drinks. But it was still good. It's still a good Friday night, Monday night, hell, Tuesday afternoon. I don't give a shit. You drink when you want. I don't dictate you as a person. But it's a good damn drink. But yeah, that's where I'm going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so here's my thing. I'm partial to beer.
As he whips it out like this.
Okay, oh no, Jet, you gotta do the hand motion. Chris, go with me. It's hand over hand. You're unspooling the fire hose.
Okay, but my whole thing with this.
Please do that with Arden in the game. Arden just.
But okay, so when it comes to like drinkability, I think this has the most drinkability. Like, Here's the thing.
Hold on. Your original version or the edited?
The edited version. If I was going to do the original version, I would honestly put it at last. If I was going to be real, that's how much the edited version elevated this drink for me.
Original version did fall really flat.
Yeah,
The original version, that without the lemon, without the bitters,
it just didn't work. Like, I can understand where it was coming from.
not hateful.
Yeah, like, from a historical perspective, it's a poor man's drink. Understand it. But if I'm going based on taste, just didn't hit. You throw the lemon in there, you throw the bitters. Holy fuck. It elevated it up. It's a drinkable thing. You can have a bunch of them. If it's like...
Not a bunch of them, dude.
Well, I'm saying it's like you can sit there and it's not like...
It's not like you're shooting whiskey or having glasses of whiskey. There's a little whiskey and soda. And so it's not like heavily alcoholic, and so you can have more than just.
It's cuttable.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I was going to a place and someone was like, especially if I was going to a place I didn't know, and they're like, "Hey, do you want to have this whiskey on the rocks, or do you want a shandy?" And they made it like the edited version. I would go with the shandy because I could drink a fuck ton of that and not worry about anything, and it tastes good. And I get what I want from it. Having said that, I am having a fucking hard time between the old fashioned and the mint julep.
I know, dude.
Yeah. But, like, the maple syrup, I think, edges out the mint julep just by a little bit.
Suck it, mint. You're a poison.
No, but it's still good. Like, you know, the mint julep has a place in my heart, which is why it's in third place. I just, like, this old fashioned is fucking
Dope
good.
as fuck.
Yes.
Like, if someone was like, hey, here's this, and, like...
I'm actually going to pass this over to Jed.
I don't have measurements, so it's going to be weird.
I don't
We're
care.
going to do what we can.
We like it weird.
There's mint still in my bullshit, dude.
Now, going down the list, so I have the shandy, the old fashioned, the mint julep at third. At fourth, I think I got to go with this.
The soda and Coke.
It's an old reliable.
Yeah,
I
we're
can feel
tied
that.
for
I
last.
feel
Yeah.
that. Like, old
fine
reliable
with
is
that.
legit.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah.
I just want to try stuff
And the
once.
thing is with that, like, if someone handed me that, I'd be like, okay. But I don't think it's not something I would like instantly go to. Like if someone was like this, I'd be like, hell yeah. Or if someone like any of these drinks, I'd be like, okay, cool. I'll drink
Reliable.
that. Like, but this is like it's good, but it's not something I'm like turning.
Jed, a finger and a half, if you don't mind.
Look, man, I'm doing my best to measure it out correctly.
1.5 pinkies.
You'll get what you get.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, that's a finger. I'm good with it.
I got you a finger, and I'm gonna get you a finger or half a finger.
Okay, to be fair, to be fair, at this
going
point,
on here?
Kyle has not drank all the drinks.
He has drank all the
Except for one, but I am pretty secure in my.
Did you have the Pepsi and whiskey?
I am pretty secure in my opinion on the
Okay.
drinks.
What-
I
what's-
don't need to try it.
What's your opinion?
And we'll get to this one.
Well, I mean,
So
you-
number one, old fashioned. It's
Yeah.
an old fashioned. I've
It's
never had an
super
old fashioned
good.
I don't like. It is my go-to drink whenever I'm out. If you make
one
an
when they
old-fashioned-
added too many maraschino cherries and changed the sugar content.
No, I've had good old fashions. I've had bad old fashions. I've had let's have a spin on old fashions. They've all been good. It's an old fashioned.
3 shakes, please, Jed.
It's good. Two, mint julep.
Gotcha.
It's classic. It's delicious.
It's good.
So now we get to the more controversial sip. Number three, we're coming in at the whiskey and Coke, rum and Coke,
Plus
whatever
ice in
and
that.
Coke. It is my go-to drink. If I just want to have a drink, whatever, with whatever beverage, whiskey, rum, vodka, all works with a carbonated beverage. It is always good. It's an always go-to. You're not gonna write home about it, but you're also not gonna go, this is disgusting.
It's the McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Old
good way to
reliable.
put it.
Oh, reliable. It's the McDonald's of
All
liquor.
right, pass it over.
Number 4 is the Shandy.
Oh.
And I put it solely because I'm just not a fan of shandies. If I'm ever at a place that has beers, I always go to anything that they have that's not a shandy. Now,
Yeah,
if I
you're
get like
making me
a,
want a
I
cigar.
usually get a flight and shandies are on it, and I'll drink it, but it's not something I'm going to go out of my way for. And then the last one is the
Yeah, I know. The stone
the
fence.
stone fence. It was not enjoyable.
I'll
felt
say
like
this:
I was
we all
drinking
got it while
bitter.
the cider was still cold.
That might have been the difference. but
And to be fair,
and maybe the mix was off. I don't know, but I felt like I was just drinking a super bitter beverage.
to be fair, like the Stone Fence, it felt like, for me, Stone Fence was cider without the sweet. You take away the sweetness of a hard cider, and you have the Stone Fence. Add a little bit more punch to the whiskey, but like the whiskey wasn't a whole lot. There wasn't a whole lot there.
No, it wasn't. But it was not terrible.
Yeah.
No, it's not bad.
It's not enjoyable.
I will say, any drink on this table that someone gave me, I would drink it.
Yes.
It's not like the hot wing challenge where someone's like, here, have a whole bowl of the fucking...
The bomb.
Yeah, I
You
would
can
be
go-
like...
fuck
You can
that
go
shit.
straight up fucking goat.
But...
Jed's over here going, this is how we start the new Goat Crashers campaign.
Oh my god.
But yeah, go ahead, finish your...
Yeah, I'm done.
No,
Evan?
I think there's something to be said to the fact that every drink served here today and mixed here today is 10 times better than it was back in 1910 or 1890 or whatever it was.
Maybe.
Because
No, this is definitely better.
because the whiskey is better, because the beer is better, because the mixed drinks are better, the mixtures are better. Like
100
the,
years of,
the-
like, refining.
This
the
is
quality
Lady
of
Bug.
the
Coca-Cola,
mix,
that's
all
all
of
I can
us.
say.
the quality of the mixing, the ingredients has increased. Like old fashions were created because the whiskey was trash, and they needed to add bitters and sugars to make it palatable.
That is true.
Valid.
But
Look.
yeah, Evan, what do you think?
What you got, Evan?
What's your number one?
So, I think the old fashioned is definitely the number one. Because of obvious reasons.
Note that he doesn't like rye whiskey.
I am not a fan of rye whiskey at all, but the old fashioned is number one.
Wait, it's a ladybug, not a mosquito. I gotta let her live.
The number two, I think, would be the mint julep. Just
That's good.
because it's a bit fancy, it tastes nice, you know.
It's
a little
got
bit
that
different.
mintiness.
Yeah, it's got that mintiness. It's refreshing, you know. This is a hot room, so having a little bit of mint when it was in this hot room was really nice.
It is often thought of being drunk on a porch on a very hot Louisiana summer.
To
Exactly.
be fair, it was also there to help with medication for malaria.
Before that, it
so
was
it's
for
gin and
stomachs.
tonic. Yeah.
Number three, I think, would be the soda and whiskey, the dark soda and whiskey. Normally, I will have a Dr. Pepper and a whiskey, just because, I don't know, I like
Helps
the
you poop.
flavors. Helps you poop.
You gotta poop. Yeah.
You got poop.
Everybody poops.
Dr. Pepper and bourbon is usually what I'll have on a normal day.
Why does that come up so much?
We're not regular.
Number
I'm
four
regular. I
will
eat a lot of
be-
broccoli.
I think number four will be the stone wall or stone fence, not stone wall. That's something different. but-
Stonewall was a LGBTQ plus righteous movement.
No, the stone wall was a man who won 103.
You're thinking of Stonewall riots.
I'm thinking of
Yeah, I
Stonewall
am, but also
Jackson.
okay. Here's the deal. There's a Stonewall Jackson that's a drink. There's a Stonewall Riots that is a drink. I'd rather have that one because that one has triple sec. And then there is a Stonewall period. I don't know what that one has.
But sitting at, unfortunately, the bottom, but something that I was truly surprised at was the shandy. Was because normally when I drink normal beer, I get violently ill, but this time I was not. So that is a fantastic upside to that. Normally, I get horrible headaches and other such things.
I hand you the cider because I ain't drinking it. Pass it to anyone else if you don't want it.
I just love the fact that, like, in the future, if you go to a party and there's like beer and Sprite and alcohol, and you're like, fuck this, beer and Sprite.
Shandy.
And shandy. I got a fucking shandy. And they're like, what the fuck you doing? Like, it's a shandy. Leave me alone. I'm not gonna get sick.
Okay, you.
No.
My top one is the old fashioned. My second one is the mint julep. My third one,
Just there.
Chris, you actually claimed my third place with the shandy, modified shandy with the bitters and the lemons.
Yeah.
That was delicious.
Like I said, like the modified shandy works. Like just the 2 ingredient shandy.
In case I will put mine above Evan's simply because I actually did really enjoy a stone fence.
I mean, that's fair.
The stone fence is not something I would drink every day, but if someone gave me a hard apple cider reinforced with another whiskey to make it harder, after my ass has been working all goddamn day.
And here's the thing. It could be like something like that could be changed by the type of cider and the type of whiskey
Yes.
you use. So, like I said, none of these drinks were
No,
necessary.
nothing we drank was bad.
The only drink I would say that was probably bad was just the regular shandy.
Now, my thing is, Evan's soda and whiskey was my least favorite because that's my everyday drink. / when I show up at Kyle's house and steal liquor from him. Kyle actually has good whiskey, so I don't mix it with anything much when I steal it.
I don't know. Like I feel like a reliable drink like that is always
No. It's a go-to. Here's my thing about the Stone Fence. It was neat. It was neat. What